What's going on, guys? Derek Kane here, back for another All the Breakers video, and in today's video we're going to be speculating what Transpheres, Survivor skins, and super attacks will most likely be getting in Season 3 of Dragon Ball The Breakers. So when it comes to Survivor skins, I was originally under the impression that they were themed around the Raider. So, you know, we have Chi-Chi, King Furry, and Yajirobe. I feel like Yajirobe is really in line with 8 Vegeta being the Raider, and Rocky Field, which is the map that we got. But Chi-Chi technically is, this version of Chi-Chi, this iteration, is more from OG Dragon Ball. And then King Furry is kind of like early Z, and then OG Dragon Ball as well. But, yeah, with that in mind, these two especially aren't really from the Saiyan Saga. And if anything, Farmer with his shotgun is more so in line with the Saiyan Saga than even Chi-Chi and King Furry are. And then we have OG Dragon Ball, Bulma, and Oolong as well. So it might not be accurate as much as I thought it was. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pull up some of the leaks that we got from months ago and predict based on that what we'll be getting for Season 3. Alright, so these leaks are courtesy of Moko. They leaked them way back in October 21st, when this game, like around the time when this game originally released. And they were correct and accurate about Chi-Chi eventually coming to the game. There's also these other active skills, and some of them we don't have and some of them we do. So like Goku Gun we have, Energy Field we have, Emergency Transformation we have, Dynamite Kick we don't have, and obviously this belongs to Hercule here. So Hercule, I think, is a perfect, you know, Survivor skin. I think he is literally like the perfect example of what a Survivor skin should be. Someone that can't really fight back, what was obviously very scared of, you know, a lot of the big DBZ villains. So also we have Listen, which was Liddell's ability, Instant Transmission, Item Search. We have Sneeze Transformation. Who would that belong to? Obviously that would belong to Launch. She could be a very cool Survivor skin. She could have like her Uzis and stuff. Very cool. I'm very curious what they would do with her, but a Sneeze Transformation, I wonder how that would work. Smoke Screen, we have Spying Telescope. I don't really know how useful this active skill would be, but we don't have anything like this in the game at the moment. Vegeta Scatter we have, Wall Kick we have, Zipline Device we have, Search Device we have, Search Key we have, Silent Move. I don't believe we have a Silent Move, I don't know who that would belong to. So then we have Refrigerator we don't have. I mean, actually, that could be aligned with Oolong's Change. Plowing is technically a Till from the Farmer. Krillin Shoe we have. Transmission we have, Boncho Fan is obviously Chi-Chi's, Airstrike is King Furry's. So it looks like from this list specifically, the only new Survivor skins that I could see from here, Instant Fall Eyes seems pretty good as well, is Dynamite Kick, which obviously belongs to Hercule, and then the Sneeze Transformation, which belongs to Launch. Beyond that, I can't really decipher any other Survivor skins. Maybe like the Silent Move could belong to somebody. I don't know who, to be honest with you. Maybe like Mercenary Tao, but I don't know if he was like exactly sneaky. But I doubt Mercenary Tao would be a transfer. He'd probably fit as a Survivor skin. So maybe, you know, Tao could be down the line as well. But let's go ahead and move on to some of these super attacks. So this is based on the super attacks that are in this folder here. These are some of the characters that Moko was thinking that we would get. So I want to talk about some of the super attacks that we got during this season and some of the characters that we got this season. So this season introduced forms. This was always in the game, always in files. It was always question marks, but now we actually know what forms are and how they work. So forms don't impact gameplay at all. They're cosmetic, and they just unlock different super attacks. So like for the Super Saiyan form, we have Warp Kamehameha, and we have Super Saiyan 2, we have Super Kamehameha. So the normal base form doesn't have access to the super attacks. The only way you can use them is with these forms. So we also have Super Saiyan Gohan, which has the same super attacks as his base form, unfortunately. And then we got Super Saiyan Adult Gohan, who has Super Kamehameha as well. And then we got Super Saiyan Vegeta, who is one of the best Transpheres in the game that we currently have. He got Big Bang Attack, which is a very good super attack. And then we got Beerus and Whis and Bardock as well. So as you can see, we got 8 Vegeta, which is the Saiyan Saga. And we got Bardock, who doesn't really fit the Saiyan Saga at all. Super Saiyan Vegeta, Super Saiyan Trunks, Adult Gohan Super Saiyan. We don't even have Kid Gohan yet. And Super Saiyan Gohan, Teen, and Super Saiyan Goku, and Super Saiyan 2 Goku. So, what does this mean? I feel like in terms of forms, what we're probably going to get next, I feel like Super Saiyan 3 makes a lot of sense. Super Saiyan 4 makes a lot of sense. Super Saiyan God, like the red Super Saiyan God form makes sense. I don't know if we would get blue just yet. I don't know if they would blow their load on all the forms in one season. That doesn't make that much sense to me, but we have a lot of characters that we could also get as well. So let's go ahead and look into the move list and see what characters we can find as well. Alrighty, so starting from this row, we have Black Kamehameha. Obviously, that belongs to Goku Black, which would be very, very cool to get. Now, I don't know, like I discussed previously, moves like Angry Explosion is also in here as well, which are attached to Raiders. So this doesn't rule Goku Black out from being a Raider, but this does mean that this move is in the game. So we're either getting Goku Black as a Raider with Black Kamehameha, or we're getting him as a transfer of Black Kamehameha. But keep in mind, we do have, let me actually pull them up so you guys know what I'm talking about. We do have Frieza as a transfer, we do have Cell as a transfer, and we do have Boo as a transfer in the game. So it doesn't mean just because we have them as transfers in the game, does not mean we won't have them as Raiders in the game. So don't be too worried by that. So let's keep going down this list. We have Final Flash. Now, Final Flash, I feel like, is a super attack that we could get very early season. If you guys don't know, when Season 2 released, we actually got some sneaker super attacks that were released. They appeared on banners down the line, but you could actually purchase them with Spirit when Season 2 launched. And those moves were Kaioken Kamehameha, Hellzone Grenade with Piccolo. Who else? Krillin had Chain Destructo Disc Barrage. And the last move was with Tien, which was Tri-Beam. So these were abilities that were given to characters that have already been out in the game in their base forms. So Vegeta, Final Flash would work with a Super Saiyan form. So when Season 3 drops, it's very possible they might actually give Final Flash to Super Saiyan Vegeta when Season 3 releases. But we don't know, you know, pure speculation at this point. But it makes sense because I don't believe Vegeta originally used Final Flash in Super Saiyan 2. He used it as Super Vegeta, I believe, like when he got like really big and buff. So they alternatively could make Super Vegeta a form. I don't know if they'll do that. They could. They want to be like as accurate as possible. But I think Final Flash could be used on Super Saiyan just the same. Alright, so going back to the list here, we have Full Power Energy Blast Volley. We have that in the game. Gigantic Meteor. I'm not too familiar who this move would belong to. I can actually look that up really quick. Let me just see. Okay, actually, after doing some research, Gigantic Meteor belongs to BROLY, and specifically Z BROLY. So that's very exciting. That's very exciting. So again, this either means that this is attached to the Raider or as a transfer. Regardless, we're getting one of the two. So that's very, very exciting. So let's continue going down this list. So we have Gigantic Meteor, the last one we checked. God Punisher. I think I might just start like pulling up these moves because I'm not entirely sure who God Punisher would belong to either. So I'm gonna go look that up as well. Bro, no shot. I feel like a fake bro. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta. Are you serious? Gogeta Blue uses God Punisher? Bruh. So that means we're getting them down. I don't think we're getting them next season, but the fact that we're getting them down the line at all is very, very exciting. So we have Innocence Breath that belongs to Boo. Kamehameha, obviously that belongs to a lot of characters. Milky Cannon, that belongs to the boy Ginyu, who is looking like they're going to be the next Raider. We'll see in a couple of days. Perfect Kamehameha, that belongs to Cell. Rocket Punch, that belongs to 16. Spirit Ball. Spirit Ball we do not have yet, but that would belong to Yamcha, which kind of goes in line with one of the early super attacks that we got for Season 2 here. I could very well see Yamcha getting Spirit Ball, just like Tien got Tri-Beam, and just like Krillin got Chain Destructo Disc at the beginning of Season 2. But let's continue going down this list here. Super Destructo Disc. Technically, we don't have that. Super Kamehameha, we have Tyrant Lancer. All right, let me see who that belongs to. All right, so according to my research here, Tyrant Lancer belongs to Bardock. So I'm a fake Dragon Ball fan, apparently. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We already have Bardock in the game. So again, this could align with the theory of them adding additional super attacks to characters that we already have. We don't have Tyrant Lancer. We have Rebellion Spear. So, I mean, Bardock definitely could use a couple more super attacks. He has Full Power Energy Wave, which is a super attack that a lot of transfer have, which is kind of like a very basic super attack. So I really do hope he gets Tyrant Lancer, because Rebellion Spear is great, but it would be cool to see him have other super attacks in his disposal. All right, so moving right along, we have times 10 Kaioken Ga Kamehameha. So if we do get the blue forms, this is a potential super attack that we could get, which obviously is the Kamehameha. that Goku used in his God form with Kaioken combined. I believe he used this the first time against hits, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And then the next move that we have here is Blades of Judgment, because Angry Explosion we already have. That's with Boo. Blades of Judgment is attached to Zamasu. So this is a really cool move. This is what it looks like in Fighters. Now, this would be a really cool super attack as a transfer, just because I feel like it'd be really good at holding the Raider in place. But I feel like it's more likely that we get this as a Raider. So again, if we get Zamasu as a Raider, I mean, look forward to using Blades of Judgment. But regardless, Zamasu is going to be in the game, whether it's a transfer or a Raider here. So he is also on the list. Burst Kamehameha. What is Burst Kamehameha? Let me look that up. I'm going to just go look all these up, boys. So this is Burst Kamehameha as it works in Xenoverse 2, which just seems like, you know, what you expect. A really quick, short Kamehameha, like a little quick blast. Doesn't really seem like a beam as much, more seems like a blast. This looks like it's attached to the blue God form. So Death Meteor actually looks like it belongs to Final Form Frieza, and he's literally picking up meteors and throws them at their opponent. We do not have this ability as the Raider as Frieza. So one of my suggestions that I think that they should do for Raiders is to give them different super attacks to make them more customizable, because Raiders only have skins and voice lines in terms of customization, and then like leveling up their skills and whatnot. So, you know, it's more likely that we'll get this ability as a super attack for Final Form Frieza down the line than getting a customizable move for Raiders, but, you know, the option is there. So moving on the list here, we have Double Buster, which we already have in the game that belongs to Kid Trunks. Emperor's Death Beam, that's basically just Frieza's Finger Blast, which we technically don't have in the game. I believe, I'm going to double check if that's actually Frieza's super attack as a Raider, because we actually, yeah, we don't have it as a super attack as a Transphere, but I'm not sure what it's called as, let me see right here. Death Beam. Is it Death Beam? Okay. So we do have this in the game as a super attack for the Raider, just not as a survivor skin. So we do already have that one. Okay. So, you know, just trying to do a process of elimination here, boys. So next up, we have Final Kamehameha. You guys don't know who that belongs to. That belongs to Daddy Vegeta Blue. So that would be very, very cool. I don't think we're going to be getting Vegeta Blue anytime soon, but that is very, very cool. That's something that we have to look forward to. Full Power Blast. I can look up what that is. I'm not really sure who that character's attack. Yeah, look it up. I'm just getting generic like Ki Blast. I think it just means like Full Power Energy Blast Volley or something like that. So I believe we already have that as well. So next up we have Gigantic Omega. So let's go see what Gigantic Omega is. Gigantic Omega. Can't even spell. That's another Broly move? Yo, okay. We have a lot of Broly moves in here, which is really, really sick. Alright, so a lot of Broly. Gravity Impact. Is that another Broly move? Am I a fake fan? Gravity Impact. Okay. That is... Oh, I'm stupid. This is actually a move that's attached to Cell, I believe. Yeah, Cell's... yeah, Gravity Impact. That's his super attack. This is actually really, really duty. We don't have it as a transfer super attack, so it would be interesting if we get that. Alright, so continuing to go down the list. Neo Tri-Beam, Last Emperor, belongs to Frieza, Power Blitz, Scatter Kamehameha, Spirit Bomb, Super Donut Volley. I think that would belong to Gotenks, which is really cool. Super Ki Explosion, Vanishing Ball, times 10 Kamehameha. Soul, Blaster Media, Candy Beam would be Boo, Death Slicer, Double Death Slicer, Endless Shoots, that might be Frieza. Final Shine Attack, that's Vegeta's ability, I believe. Galactic Donut, Gigantic Roar. Actually, isn't Final Shine Attack? Let me look that up one. Let me look that one up, actually. Yeah, so looking that up, I knew that was Vegeta, but that's actually Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So this is GT Vegeta, so that'd be really cool. And I think this is one of the ones that is more likely to happen than not for Breaker Season 3. Light Grenade, we do not have. That belongs to Piccolo. Hell Attack, we do not have. I believe that belongs to Trunks. Super Electric Strike, we have. Powered Shell, we do not have. Super Spirit Bomb, we do have. Blaster Shell, Chain Destructo Disc, Gallic Gun, God Kamehameha. Hell Slash, we have. Justice Rush, we have. No Motion Kamehameha, that'd be cool. Soul Punisher. Spirit Sword, Vegito. Super Explosive Wave, Vanishing Ball. Mort Vanishing Ball, Big Bang Attack. Brave Heat. Finish Buster, Hellzone Grenade. Yeah, so I'm not going to go through every single move of these. If you guys want to look at them yourselves, I'll include on the leak in the description below to the link of this tweet. But I feel like in terms of characters we're most likely going to get from this, I feel like Black Kamehameha is up there. I feel like that's up there. I feel like Milky Cannon is obviously up there because Ginyu has some leaks as well. I feel like Final Flash is also in the realm of possibility as well. I forget where it was, but I feel like that is possible as well. Candy Beam could be. They could give more stuff to Boo. Neo Wolfing Fist they could give to Tien. I don't know if they'll go back to the same Transpheres that they already did. But yeah, boys, I feel like in terms of what they'll do next, I feel like Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 4 and like Base God is the ones that make the most sense of what we're going to be getting next. Just because we got Super Saiyan 2. That's the latest edition of forms that we have in the game. And they went to Beerus and Whis from Super. So they were kind of like sprinkling things from throughout DBZ and Super. And, you know, whether you consider Bardock canon or not, I mean, I guess he's canon with the Super BROLY movie. But we also have Bardock as well, which is a movie / anime original character, which is pretty dope. Alright, boys, so just wrapping things up here with characters that I think are coming to Season 3 or have the potential to come for Season 3. I feel like Mr. Satan / Hercule will have a, you know, he has a pretty good chance of coming. Launch has a pretty good chance of coming. These are really the only Survivor Skin leaks that we have left. Unless they surprise us, of course. I don't think there was anything for King Furry besides his active skill, which was like the strike in here. So we like go back. If we go and look up here. And the only thing that really determined that King Furry was here is Call Airstrike. So we didn't have anything in terms of anything else. Like the sneeze, I feel like is really pointing towards launch here. Was a telescope, and there was like something like a Dragon Ball like sense, something like that. So I feel like in terms of things that we can determine, I think Hercule makes a lot of sense and launch makes a lot of sense. So in terms of moves I think we'll get, I feel like this Frieza ability makes a lot of sense. This Meteor ability. The Majin Kamehameha makes a lot of sense because they could add this to Boo as well. Now let's talk about forms and characters that I think we'll be getting. I think Super Saiyan 3, I feel like it is all but confirmed that we're getting Super Saiyan 3. It only makes sense, boys. If we got Super Saiyan 2, why would we not get Super Saiyan 3 next? We could get Kaioken. Kaioken makes a lot of sense. I actually didn't include Kaioken here in some of the images that I have, but Kaioken does make sense as well. Super Saiyan 4s. I feel like Super Saiyan 4s make sense as well. And they might stop it there in terms of the like Super Saiyan forms. But if they don't, I could totally see the God forms making a debut in the Breakers as well. But they would definitely stop it there. But I feel like they probably will stop at the 4s if they even go that far. And keep it to Super Saiyan 3s and maybe release like the Super Vegetas, the Super Trunks, Super Saiyan Goten, and Super Saiyan Kid Trunks and stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll see if they go this far. But it's possible. I think it is possible. But I feel like God forms might be pushing it a little bit. They might save the God forms for like Season 4 and beyond. But we'll see. We'll see. You might have got a little spoil on this. I think Sword of Hope as a super attack would be coming to the game potentially because we already have Super Saiyan Trunks in the game. They've already dabbled in some super things. So whether Zamasu is coming as a Transpheres or Raider, I feel like the Sword of Hope super attack would be coming to the game, but you know, of course, we'll see. I feel like as a character, Goten makes a lot of sense. We have Kid Trunks, we have did I say Goten? I meant Gotenks. We have Kid Goten, we have Kid Trunks, so it makes sense that Gotenks would be coming to the game. Hit, you guys didn't notice, actually there is a move, I believe there is a time skip Molotov is in the is an ability right here, so I think it's very possible that we get Hit just because they included Beerus and Whis, and one of the first arcs in Dragon Ball Super was that tournament that we had with Champa versus Beerus and their respective universes. So I think Hit honestly has a decent shot of making it in to Season 3 of Dragon Ball The Breakers. Already have the God form here, and then DBZ Broly I feel like has a decent shot. You know, there's still that little bit of hope, that little bit of copium that we have that Broly could be the Raider, but if he isn't the Raider, I feel like there's a lot of moves in here that point towards Broly. So if he's not going to be a Raider yet, I do think that we have a shot of him being a Transphere, but I feel like a lot of people will be a little upset and feel a little cucked about that. But yeah, boys, these are some of my speculations of who I think will be coming in Season 3 as you know, character skins, transformations, and some of the super attacks. So let me know in the comments below what you think is most likely to come based on these files that were leaked. These are more so attached to some raiders, but mainly Transpheres here. And then this up here seems like it's all attached to survivor skins, or all these are active skills. Basically all these are active skills. We don't have stuff like instant rise, instant fall, like a lot of these we do have, but there are a couple that we don't have, like Dragon Ball fortune telling. That could belong to fortune teller Baba. That could be a survivor skin that I'd even list. We could get her as well. We'll have to see, you know, we'll have to see as soon as season 3 is announced, which is in a couple of days, boys. Apparently, like May 30th or the 31st is when season 3 is going to be starting. So it's very, very exciting stuff. But again, let me know in the comments below what survivor skins you think we're going to be getting, what super attacks you think we're going to be getting, and what characters slash Transpheres slash super attacks you think we're going to be getting in season 3. Let me know in the comments below. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Iron Cane channel for more showcases, updates, speculation videos like these, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.